Hello, meteorologist Ellen Baca, and today is the 15th of August. We're halfway through and we're starting to see those tropics really fire up. We don't have just one area of investigation, but two, one of which has become Tropical Storm Erin in the past 24 hours. But first things first, let's go ahead and talk about some of that rain that's been passing through the area. You can see how it's riding just along that stationary front. That stationary front about a week ago was centered just to the north of us over Virginia. Now it's finally slid on down, and what that's done is it's allowed that cool air to cool on down, and so that's going to put a cap on our temperatures almost every day. Today we'll see periods of light rain, and then tomorrow we actually have a chance of maybe some moderate rainfall, and that's because we have some warm air that looks like it's going to slide on up over this cool air, and that does look like it should produce some heavier showers. So as we go on throughout the next 24 to 48 hours, expect cloud cover to maintain and expect that chance for light rain showers towards the coast. And then as we get to tomorrow, moderate rain showers almost everywhere. Here's a live look outside in Greenville as of 11:30 in the morning, still 68 degrees. Calm winds inland. We are seeing winds out of the northeast at about 15 miles per hour for our coastal locations. So that's why we did have a small craft advisory for the early portion of the day. For the rest of the day today, if we get a little bit of sunshine, our temperatures should hopefully climb to right around 80 degrees. However, some of those spots that see frequent rain showers throughout the day might stay in the 70s all day. Okay, tracking the tropics. I know we've been talking a lot about it this morning if you've been watching on air. If not, this is what we're talking about. First things first, Tropical Storm Erin. You can see it, that circulation near the Cape Verde Islands just coming off of Africa right now. Pretty strong circulation, especially because this storm has just really intensified in the past 24 hours or so. First becoming a tropical depression last night at about 10:30, and then officially becoming a tropical storm this morning at about 8 a.m. Here's some of the quick stats on Erin. Moving about west-northwest at about 13 miles per hour, and the sustained winds right now are at about 40 miles per hour. To be a tropical storm, sustained winds have to be at 39 miles per hour over a 1-minute average. So the fact that we're seeing it about 40 means that it's crossed that threshold, but just barely. So we're going to be watching Erin, especially because not really moving into the best conditions. A little bit of wind shear might tear it apart just a bit. We also have some dry Saharan air that might tear it apart just a bit. Something that we are watching with Erin, though, looks like it's pushing out enough of its own moisture that it might kind of counteract some of those negative environmental features. Long story short, looks like Erin shouldn't really strengthen too much or weaken too much as it continues its trek across the Atlantic. Instead, looks like it should just stay about a tropical storm. So that's what we're seeing with this storm system here. Still about a week away. You'll notice at the bottom they're about 3,643 miles away from Atlantic Beach. In terms of a forecast track, here's what we've got. Thursday, 3 o'clock, still near the Cape Verde Islands. Moving out towards Friday and Saturday out into the Atlantic with a west-northwestward track. Continuing on through time here, you can see by the time we get to about Tuesday, we're still out in the open water and still kind of far away from even the Windward Islands. Again, this is Erin with an E, E-R-I-N, so it's the female version. And then we do have the potential of seeing our next named storm, Ferdinand, but I'm thinking that potential is pretty low. I'll show you what batch of thunderstorms we're talking about, though. It's this one over by the Yucatan right now. You'll have to forgive my satellite. Looks like it just updated, and it's kind of having some trouble. Right now, it's passing through the Yucatan Peninsula, and that's kind of helped to downgrade it just a bit. Still really disorganized, still kind of blown apart. A lot of the forecast models want to take it over, through, and into Mexico. But there are one or two that want to take it to the north near Texas or Louisiana. If that happens, it could actually bring us a decent forecast change, and this is why. We still have that stationary front that's located right over us, and it's draping all the way back towards Texas. And you'll notice today that our showers are following the stationary front. So if we see a bunch of moisture, or even the storm itself, push on towards the frontal boundary by the time we get to Saturday and Sunday, what we could see is those showers ride up along and give us enhanced rainfall by the time we get to Sunday. So you'll notice in our planning forecast today we have those light rain showers. Then as we get to Friday, about a 50% shot, heavier rain likely for Friday and Saturday, though. Today it's kind of that light stuff. Then Sunday and Monday still to be decided because of that batch of storms in the Gulf of Mexico. But if it comes on towards us, anticipate those percentages to be going up and the chance for heavier rain instead of just lighter rain to be going up as well. Other than that, temperatures are kind of held down into the 80s. It's going to be a little bit before we start to see our temperatures bounce back to right around 89 with mostly sunny conditions. Maybe Wednesday into Thursday will feel just a little bit more summer-like. Until then, enjoy the fall-like weather, and we'll keep you updated every step of the way on our 2 tropical systems right now. Of course, Tropical Storm Erin still a ways away, and this one that's forming in the Gulf, at least it looks like it's kind of on the weak side. But again, that rain could be an issue. So make sure to keep it posted here on our YouTube channel. Also check us out on Twitter, Facebook, online, and of course on air.